Hello, this is Dr. James Hutcherson, and I will be teaching you this semester Bio 168, Anatomy and Physiology 1. And I just want to go over a few things about the course to help you get started. I am leaving a lot of it up to you to go through and read all the things you need to at the very beginning, but I do want to point out a few things from both the syllabus and the course page with Moodle. So let me share those pages with you. Okay, so this is the page you'll go to with the welcome at the top and the general information. And you'll want to make note of many of the items on here, like the contact information. Do make sure that you go in and read all this at the beginning. I'm going to go through the syllabus a little bit with you here in just a minute. Of course, you're already looking at the introduction. There are lots of links and resources throughout the course that you might want to use, like this lab guide. It helps prepare you for both the midterm and final lab exams. Okay, there is a free tutoring for you, Upswing Online Tutoring, so do make use of this. It is live. If you ever have any questions, you'll go in and use this link. This is an open forum for Ask Dr. H, and I get back within 24 hours usually. Okay, then you need to do the enrollment verification quiz. Until you do that, you actually can't see anything else in the course, so make sure you know that. Okay, let's look at how generally the course is set up here. Each module will have a set of objectives. This could really help you a great deal in studying. You might want to actually write down the learning objectives as you go through the chapters and write down some of that information. And then within each module, you'll see resources like PowerPoint. You'll see a presentation by me. And this presentation actually uses a different textbook, but the material is the same. So keep that in mind. For this course, you will buy a Carolina Biological Lab Kit. This tells you how to purchase it. You can either purchase it through the bookstore or through the company, Carolina Science. And I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how you're going to do the labs this semester. Okay, and then there's always going to be some supplemental resources with some videos and some animations to help you. And then you get into the actual assignments. So usually there's going to be some kind of assessment. It's basically an open book, a pre-test quiz. So you want to take your time with that and get good grades on it. And then there will be a discussion forum where I give you a case study and you answer the question that's in there. Let me go into one so you can see what it looks like. Okay, and I do want you to pay attention here. You'll read my post, then you'll respond, and then you'll need to respond to one other person. You'll not be able to see other posts or respond to other people 15 to 30 minutes after your initial post. This is very important. Your initial post should be thorough, contain at least 150 words. And you should be able to see the word count as you're doing that in Moodle. You should also provide a full reference or a link for me where you got the information. Don't just say the textbook. Your reply to another student should be at least 50 words and contain additional new information beyond what they said. Don't just say, I agree with you, I like what you said. I mean, it's okay to say that, but do add something. Okay, and here's an example of the case studies you see here. Okay, I won't read through all of it. Often it has to do with some kind of a medical case. And it asks you questions that you'll look up, and it will pertain to the particular chapter you're working on at the time. Okay, and I'll go in and I'll read those, and I will give you your credit for that. Again, every module is pretty much the same each week. I'm generally going to make things due on let's see, Mondays. This one actually is due Tuesday because you'll get an extra day because of Labor Day in this case. But as you can see, the very first one is due Monday. And all the ones after that are pretty much due on Mondays. Okay. And then every once in a while you will have an exam. Let's look at that. I will give you till Tuesday to do exams. They are closed book, 100 questions, 90 minutes. So it doesn't give you a lot of time. So again, you'll be using the objectives in each module to help you study for those exams. Okay. Okay, let's look at the syllabus quickly. Here we go. Okay, let's see, by the way, I meant to mention too, I'll do office hours Mondays 4 to 5 p.m. as needed. It is actually a live session when you go into it, but do let me know if you plan to need the live session so I can be sure to pay attention to it and make sure I'm there. Now, if you need to meet with me other days and other times, even weekends, that's fine with me. Then just let me know, and we can always meet through that link. It's called Collaborate. That's at the top of the page. Okay, let's see. Generally, I'm probably going at this a little bit backwards, but that's okay. The course description. So A&P 1 is just general intro to the human body. You will actually study the initial systems, as you see here: basic chemistry, cell biology, histology, integumentary system, skeletal, muscular, nervous system, and the senses. I'm not going to read all this to you, but you can do that. There's an academic honesty policy. Keep that in mind. If you ever have trouble with passwords, here is a link that you can go in to deal with the password information. There are services for you all, students with disabilities. You might want to go in and check this out. And then there's a lot of other support services, as you see here, if you need. You can use your cell phone, take a picture of that, and it'll take you to the right link. Okay, inclement weather policy. Generally, that won't affect us online, but you never know. Never know. Final drop date, keep this in mind. If you drop after October 15th, you'll get the grade that you have at that point. So keep that in mind. If you want to drop this course for any reason, you want to drop before October 15th. Okay, here's the academic calendar. You may want to print that out or write it down or put it in your phone calendar. We're on a 10-point scale in here. Okay, here's the general breakdown. Lecture exams are the heaviest part of this class at 50%. You have chapter assessments, those open book quizzes, 5%, discussion forums, 5%. Your lab assessments, that'll be 15%, and you'll have a midterm and final lab exam at 15%, and then your comprehensive final will be 10%. Okay, online attendance, you must provide some kind of activity each week, and you'll get credit for being there. If you miss more than 20% of the course, you'll automatically be withdrawn from the course. Keep that in mind. Okay, and then there is the topical outline, and you may want to print that out so you know what you're supposed to do each week and the dates things are due. Okay, there will be a break at some point. Let's see, I think at the very end, pretty much at Thanksgiving, you'll get a little bit of time or extra time for that particular module. Let's see, there's also a fall break, I believe, where you get a little bit of extra time too. Yeah, right here, as you can see. Okay, so I guess that's really all I've got to say right now. If you ever have any questions about anything, as I've already said, please don't hesitate but to get in contact with me. And I'll always get back with you within 24 hours, even if it's the weekend, even though technically we don't have to do that. We're kind of supposed to not, but anyway, I'm always open to help out. Do order the lab kit as soon as possible. Don't wait too late because it could take up to a week or so to get to you. The way the labs work is you go into the link that I provide for the lab, and it'll take you to the Carolina Science site. And when you get in there, you'll go through like a little quiz or pre-test, and then it'll have you to open up a document that tells you what to do with the lab, and it gives you a set of questions to answer, and then you will save that and you will put that in my folders, my lab folders within each module, and then I will grade those. And you'll see comments on those pages when they go back to you. All right, again, please don't hesitate but to contact me, and I hope you all are very successful with this course. All right. Thank you very much for listening, and much success.